travelers in the world. If you said when you were younger, I want to travel the world, or I want to fly to Italy to eat pasta, or go indulge in different cultures, well, this video is for you. When I started solo traveling, I didn't even know that I was solo traveling. I had to make an opportunity for myself because I grew up in New York City, and I didn't grow up with the best type of foundation, but it was a good type of foundation. Just because you didn't grow up with a whole bunch of money doesn't mean that you didn't grow up with good things in your life. I grew up with pretty good things in my life, a great mom, and great experiences that my mom brought into my life. But for the people that actually do want to solo travel, this is my story, and I'm humbly here to speak to myself and everybody else who wants to listen. My name is Adonis Crash Boom, and you guys are watching Adonis Live. So one of the things that I've learned is when you first start solo traveling itself and traveling wherever it is, it doesn't matter if you're going international. I went international. If you're going domestic and you're traveling around your own country, this is what I've learned about meeting people and meeting friends. On the first couple of years of you solo traveling, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you 100%. I'm gonna keep it 1,000% real to you. You're gonna meet so many different people and have so much good times and so much good memories that it's gonna be a movie, like literally a movie. But the true story of it all is the more you travel, pay attention to what I'm about to say, because if you travel, you can relate to what I'm about to say. Maybe or maybe not, but pay attention. The more you travel, the less you can relate with everybody else around you. Eventually, the more you start traveling and interacting with different cultures, and the more you start actually traveling alone and going to different places and building up from nothing to something, because that's what you're gonna have to do when you travel the world. You're not gonna know anybody, you're not gonna have a job, you're not gonna have an opportunity. You're gonna have to literally build it from nothing to something every single time you move to a different location. And the more you travel, the less you will be able to relate with everybody. You will be able to talk about different topics and know about different stuff, but you won't be able to relate and be in their type of mentality or in that moment in time and really believe that type of mentality. Let me explain what I'm saying. You won't be able to small talk anymore. The small talks do mean a lot. They are a great conversation builder, but you will be able to you won't be able to really be there and have a coffee and a cigarette if you do smoke or not, and sit there and actually talk about the bullshits, you know what I mean? Excuse my language, but that's what we call it, you know? You won't be able to sit there and just talk about nothing, because in your head you will be thinking about building or where you want to go or what's the next steps. Some people live in these countries. Some people live in these cities or these states that you're traveling to. So they have backup plans. They have people who they live with and grow with. So in reality, when things happen, like for me, when the pandemic hit me, I was in London at the time. I didn't know anybody, and the people that I thought were my friends were nowhere to be around. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing, you know. It's just what you sign up for when you are a solo traveler. But let me give it into more details, okay? When I first got to London, my first two friends that I met was Shin and Johnny.
Hey guys, it's your boy Johnny from UK. Dono had a great day today with my guy Adonis. Showed me loads of different things on the streets, how to bust like a real American right there. Boom. I had loads of fun, man. That's all.
Yeah, Shin, UK, Birmingham, 0121. Make sure you know. Yeah, Adonis is lit.
Johnny was the first person I met in London itself. Shin was the first person I met in the UK itself. He was originally from Birmingham. Johnny was the first person I met in London, and I'm not gonna lie, this guy was awesome. He literally believed in everything that I said that I wanted to do and accomplish, because he said I had an energy the way I was. Actually, he didn't say I had energy. What he said was actually this.
You know, your leadership is different, you know. Loads of people would choose to shout a lot and say a lot of pointless information, I know it's because of this and this and that, you know, and now this is just all pointless. Now, the way you did it, it was more like, trust me, and then you show. It's the action, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's the clear action. So then you're like, oh, okay, I see it. You know, where a lot of people would just say it before a lot, you know, it's because of this, it's because of that, and then the whole conflict would happen before, you know, you even see how beautiful that could be, you know what I mean? And now we just followed naturally, because you were just like, trust me, it's cool, watch, you know what I mean? And then, foo, whoa, yeah, shit, okay. let me be part of that. Whoa, 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 it's showtime. You know what I mean?
It's mad. You don't see it. Yeah, you don't see it if you ain't one with yourself. Cause if you're too hooked up in ego, you may get caught in your thoughts and be like, oh, no man, you can't tell me what to do. He's not better than me. It's not that he's better than you. It's about shedding the ego and knowing the team and knowing the bigger picture and yeah, just getting the job done, getting the money. Nothing,
bro.
making something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Now, if you don't know, if you haven't found out by now, I was busking in London. I was traveling and street performing and doing really interesting shows because art of busking is like a passion. I like to dance. I like to entertain. I like to put on shows. This is what I am really good at. I love people, like literally. And it's one of the things that makes me really happy is when I get a really big when I get a really big loud roar from the crowd because they love my performance. Well, one of these days, one of the recent days that me and my final times in London, me and Johnny didn't end off well. Johnny got injured. And when he got injured,
Tell me how you feel. What's going
How
on?
I feel.
He's vlogging it now.
Bro, I overreacted, innit? Yeah, like, you wanted to do a lot and I injured myself. And it's not your fault, it's my fault that I wasn't listening to my body. My spirit became stronger than my body. And I ignored that and that's it. My leg is fucked. I'm taking Uber home to ice it forever. And I don't really know what happened to it. I might be out for a very long time and it's very stressful and I'm very sad and I really don't know why you're filming me. Anyway, I don't even know. My emotions are just going ham. Now, I got some savings which is really helping my, emotions here now, but yeah. The savings runs out. And then you fucked, innit? So yeah, I've been trying to tell us we should change the show. We should dance more, bro. We should use our creativity, not fucking break ourselves for what? For 50 pounds, bro. I'm gonna lay down. You say, oh, my plans, bro. You can grab anybody real quick and just do the alley-oop show. What you can't do with them is create something amazing what you could have created with me.
we've been friends for so long. Like every single time I came to London, I used to sleep on his couch in his house share. A house share is when he rents a room in a place. I used to sleep on a couch with 4 other people in a living room with nothing, And when he got injured, he blamed me for everything. He blamed me for almost everything. That really hurt me because Johnny's a solo traveler as well. Johnny's from Lithuania. He's not even from London. And that hurt me, because he knew where we came from. He knew where I came from. He knew I was working my hardest. He knew all of these things. But when he felt like his career was over, some people just put the blame into other people.
You really enjoy the tumbling, and this is what Gad said another day as well. He thinks that you don't really dance. You're a tumbler, and it's a little bit true, but
Who's Gad?
yeah. Anyway, this is what I'm saying. You're very, very comfortable with that, and your skills are on fucking point. I don't think I saw even a better flipper. Yo, is he there? Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm just going to him, yeah. We just had something important here, where?
This is where it is from reality perspective. In a reality perspective, in this type of situation,
Yeah.
I'm the person that people look at
Okay, yeah.
and they say everything's gonna go okay.
Love.
All right, that's the person. I'm the person when you don't have to worry, you don't have to stress. Your life is gonna be okay. When I do
Yeah.
give that opportunity to him to make sure, okay, Johnny's gonna get everything done. I'm reliable. We're gonna have a great day. It never works out like that.
There's a lot of emotion speaking in here, so most likely I didn't need to swear and stuff. I'm sorry about the swearings and da-da-da. Yeah, but a lot is in my brain. I'm gonna have to go and lay down for a certain time, and I did that in my life, and that feels like, fucking black hole, So I really hope that everything is gonna, figure out. I got so much love and respect for you, but I feel like I lost a little bit of respect for myself, and I need to find it again, you know, and it's not your fault, you know what I'm saying? It was me, you know. So yeah, that's maybe another step of my life.
From my
It's
perspective,
respecting Jay.
from my
Let's do
perspective,
this. Let's fucking take it, bro. Let's go.
I think
But
I
for
was.
now, icing my leg. Love.
I understand you gotta learn, but bro, you can't get mad at me knowing you gotta pay bills and things gotta happen. It's the real world, you know. When we don't make enough money in this situation, honest truth. Yeah, I can see him. He'll look at me and say, "Bro, coming outside, 50 pounds, this and that." But in reality,
The Uber came down.
all right.
All right, guys, stay positive.
Can I take the
It's gonna be
speaker?
all right.
Huh? No, you take the rest of the chicken. Chicken is the money. Johnny. God. All my stuff is here. Hold on. Sorry, I'll get back to you in a minute.
That, as genuinely as I thought that he would completely understand how much stress and how much anxiety I'm going through. And I had to understand that that wasn't his intentions to actually make me feel this type of way. He just was under a lot of stress at the time. But I guess this is a video on how I lost one of my best friends because of solo traveling. The more you travel, the less you're going to be able to relate, because the more you travel, the more it's going to be about how can you survive the next couple of years? How can you survive the next couple of months? What is your next overall stand? How can you find financial stability? That's what's going to be your most, if you don't have a good background and you're traveling from one to figure out what you're going to do with your life and where you want to go, you're always going to have that in the back of your head. And these people from the countries that they're from or cities that they're from, they just won't understand that. They won't get it. They won't get it that every single day you're always looking at your bank account. And every single day you're always thinking about, I have to make this happen and I have to make this work. They won't understand that. They won't understand the anxiety that it feels to be in a different country. Even though everyone acts like your friend, you realize like, bro, this is not even my country. If something bad really happens, some of these people are not going to even be here to help me at all. They might say they will. They might say they'll understand, and they do understand at that moment in time, but eventually they will all forget about the situation that you are going through, because it's constant for you and it's just a moment for them. Now, that's not a bad thing, but this is what you have to expect as a solo traveler. This is what will happen. These are now, of course, you'll have some great moments in this journey itself, but the reality of what you will feel is this. Like, this is one of the things that people don't talk about, you know? And I think it's very important. The more you travel, the less you will be able to relate with everybody. And at the same time, the more you will be able to relate with everybody. The more you travel, the more experience you will get. But at the same time, the less connection you will feel to the people around you. Because the more you travel, the more you open up your brain and your perspective, and everything around you just seems completely different, because you start seeing it in a different way from different cultures and from different perspectives based on the people that you talk to. Doesn't matter what class they're from. You'll meet people from different class levels and have conversations with them and learn so much. So when you actually have a conversation with a random normal person, it just don't hit the same. The more you travel, the less you'll be able to relate with everyone around you. And that's one of the lessons that I learned through traveling, through solo traveling. My name is Adonis Crash Boom. I hope this helps somebody. And like I said, I'm not saying that this is the way it is or it will always be. But if you relate or you understand what I'm trying to say throughout that story, please let me know. And to be honest with everybody, I will never forget the people I met when I first arrived in those particular countries, including Johnny. Because even though we didn't end up on the best of ways, he's still one of my best friends.
Where's the energy, bro?
Bro, the energy was in the shows earlier, so now
Ride for it every night. Bitches and these ankles tight. Truth be told, I never tried. is out of